back for another day. Cam's already getting into it. On the Nug 33, he's pulled out the fuel tank in the Ranger. This thing's giving me non-stop problems. Oh, not non-stop. It's only been the fuel pump. That I think the wiring is melted. The hat in the whatever holds the wires in the fuel tank. So he's got to go pick up some of that soon. But yeah, we'll do a quick run through. I got to finish that logo too, so I'll do that time lapse soon. And this 32. So I'll do a quick run through this thing. I'll flip camera real quick. Over the old mighty RB20. It's got a few things. So HKS 2530, I think, turbo. I'm not sure if it's just on. Does it have a boost controller? No, so it's just stuck gate pressure. It was a little bit laggy when I drove it. It's got a Blitz ECU, which is like the Mines ECU. I think it just like deletes like the speed cut and a few other things. I think it ups the rev limiter. Might change fuel mixture a tiny bit, but it's just like a basic little upgrade. But I reckon this thing could do with a good tune. Some cam gears, so waking it up a bit. Maybe a different turbo, we'll see. It's got, yes, it's got front mount, origin kit. What else? Yellow jacket, coil packs. I don't know if they're any good or not, but it's got them. What else has she got? So the best thing about this car, well, not the best, but these wheels, the Vienna Kreis, these wheels I was looking for to chuck on the Merc for a while, and I haven't been able to find anything. I found some in US, but they were like 4K in gangster sizes, and I definitely wasn't spending that much on a car that overall is costing me about $5 for that whole VIP build. So absolutely stoked that this car came on these wheels and in perfect sizes to fit, I reckon. The lips are a bit cooked, but good to test, and then I can either get some new lips or get these ones fixed up. But they're 10.5 plus 22 rears and 9.5 plus 22 front, I think. So it'll be sick to get these cleaned up and slap them on the Merc and put some smaller wheels on this, because 19s on a 32 4-door is definitely too big. But we'll get something sick on here. Came with a boot lip that I had to pull off because it's pretty loose. I don't know what wheel that is, if it's Momo or not. And it's got a few gauges, pretty basic. It's the drift button, RB20 box. It's got a Mantic cushion button clutch. It's a little bit harsh to drive, probably too harsh for this, but oh no, that's not this car. No, sorry, this one has the Exceedi 5-putt cushion button, which is probably good. It's the other 33 4-door that has that Mantic one that's a bit intense. Came with a spare box because this one has a noisy thrust bearing that's in the car, so it came with a spare good 20 box. If blow this one, or if it gets too annoying, can stop it. What else? Yeah, so the origin kit came with paint, got blasties. Car's in pretty good nick, got a few little scratches and whatnot, and give her a bit of a clean up, but came with a fresh bonnet we can spray up if we want to go this colour, or if we wrap it a new colour, or go the Reet livery on this. I sort of dig the pink, it looks alright. Gotta get rid of that yellow, those yellow bits. Yeah, got coilovers. I got JDR knuckles. There's probably a few other things that I'm missing, but it's a good all-round car, perfect guest car or drift school car, I reckon. Yeah boy, Ranger fuel pump all fixed. Ready for some boost. Hey? The Nug on the hoist for a manual swap tomorrow. Damn! She's running so much nicer now. The new CAS. A few other things. Cleaned her up heaps. Just need to make her look nice and put this manual in it. Look how good this thing starts. As I say that, it starts not that well. 20 life. LS1. All the 4 doors. See their clutch? This one's the most streetable. Ignore those plates. She's going. How the Ranger should have been.
Oh, look at the smoke.
Don't worry about that. Probably just stay off fuel. Got all the mercs down at the Kang Gang factory. Ha. So I got the wheel off. It's been hitting the wishbone up here. So we've got a 20mm spacer. See if it clears. Chuck them on there. Hub-centric rings. That's what you want, especially on the front. Or all around if you can. Bit of extra strength. Hopefully this adds some clearance. It's going to sit it out the guard a bit more too, which is gangster. See how it goes. So banged it all on. That fitment, it's like spot on. I reckon once the cam is in. Alright, let's see if she hits lock. Yeah, boy. Oof. It's got about, I don't know if you can see in there, how much is that? It's got like 5mm. That's perfection. That clears. But probably might need to check it on the ground too. And this one was always fine. Yeah, it's got bolt clearance on that side. Go the other way just in case. Car's pretty bent. You never know. Oh, yeah, so it hits this side. So I think the rack probably needs a realign. I wonder how far off lock that is. Goes right into your Kang nuts that you did. It hits way more lock than the other side, I'm sure.
Boy, nuts are wrong.
Could be, yeah, probably. Go this side, let's see if it hits, what's it hitting first. Yeah, I think this is smaller notch. That's pretty Kang. I'll just have to put a little lock stop maybe on that side. Nice. It's got about 5mm. Car is bent though. And this side has adjustable camber arms. The other side doesn't.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, it's to get this because this is all bent. Car's mad bent. So it's to get it even. Custom Thangs.
Good.
Adds to handling. Alright, we'll take it off the stands and drop it down, see how the fitment's like. Quick update on the purple Nug. Cam's been busy. Got the auto out of her. On the ground over there somewhere. If anyone wants an auto, $50, turbo auto. I don't think it's had a hard life being in a stock car. But didn't really test it, so I can't really know. She's running mint now. We stole the CAS off the 33 and the timing cover because it was a bit wrong. It was spaced in the CAS all wrong and the CAS in it was cooked. So she runs mint now. Just needs a nice manual behind it. Got an RB20 manual. Just chucking it. New thrust bearing. The rear main is a bit leaky. And I've got my old clutch, the 6-puck cushion button, I think it is, or something out of this, so it'll easily hold the power that this will make. There's a love line. I just got her all machined up, and yeah, won't be long till this beast is good to go. Just need some coilovers, maybe extend the LCAs. We'll see. Do the basic lock mods because this car actually has clean tags too, so it's registerable. Plans for it are still unknown. Might give this away next, not sure. And then we've still got the 4-door waiting to be worked on, but she's perfect, that car. Yeah. Look at that fitment. She can still go a bit lower, I reckon, but that looks pretty good. Sitting in the guard way nicer than it was. I like that. I like it a lot. I think next thing I've got to, I think we're getting a tyre machine hopefully tomorrow. Still need to get the air compressor hooked up. We've got a big air compressor coming. Yeah, pull these tyres off and get these wheels properly acid dipped and figure out a colour for them. And then plenty of other things to do. Still, we've got the turbo at home, Pt16 to go on. And we're looking at getting a 6-boost Matty and twin gates and some special screamer pipe things. So yeah, this thing should be a bit nicer. The motor's ready for it. I've got adjustable G-ready cam gear too, and then do a fresh tune. Probably clean the bay up. She's a bit stanky. But yeah, this thing's gonna be a beast when she's done. That's a baby seat and a half. What do you reckon, Oliver? Alright, now with Cam gone, I can finally concentrate on doing some stuff to the factory. Man, that boy's needy. Nah, just playing. So, I'm gonna finish this time lapse of colouring the KiR Reet logo at the front of our factory, and check this stuff out. I just set up the projector, got the logo up on the computer, all hooked up, got my angles all set up. Check this out. See if you can see it. Damn! So I've got that on the wall now. The Kang Gang, pretty much sitting roughly where I want it, in between. Pretty evenly spaced on that wall. Massive logo. So now I've just got to get my tape, and I'm going to tape the borders of it because it's all pretty much straight lines. And then I've got my rollers, and got to get some black paint and do the big Kang Gang logo. Should look awesome. So I can start taping that up now. All right, first word done. It's taken a little bit, but not too long. But I'm hella tired, so I feel like giving that a bit of a break and continue the rest another day. But look at that, it's looking awesome. Can't wait to finish her off and get some pics with that, with some cars in front of it. More importantly, this Kang Gang logo, which it's gone into screensaver mode. But I'm going to drop this door now. It's a bit darker. I'll be able to project that onto the wall, and it'll be much easier to see. Then I can focus it up and start applying some tape. So I think I might get started on that. All right, so it's a bit later now. I've got the ladder set up. I actually taped around the star. I got the logo on perfect spot. You can see clearly now. And yeah, pretty happy with the spot. I went a bit higher than halfway down the wall. I think a bit higher is better. See it just above the roof, and it looks sick for getting shots with the cars underneath it. And yeah, but I pretty much got it all lined up with the bricks, pretty much even in the center of the wall. So I taped up the star so I can at least, if for whatever reason it moves, I can relocate it back to line up with the star. And yeah, I've taped up the star so I can probably chuck some paint on that at least, but I think I'm gonna have to do one letter at a time so I can get a couple of like double thickness on the tape, and so I don't get any overspray, or I'm not sure whether to use can or roller, so yeah, we'll see. Might give the can a shot in the star, see what happens. I've just sprayed the star with the can, and I think even one line of tape almost did the job. I mean, a few spots is a little bit close, but two's safe, and then at least I don't get any don't get that line of overspray. So two, yeah, you can see like a little bit on the second piece. So yeah, I reckon two's the go, but one at a time. It's all wet now, but I think I got a good coat on there. Just have a good look with the light. Looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. A little bit scared. I think should be able to pull it off. I'll try. Just don't want it to smear or anything. Come on. Ooh. A little bit of overspray in that. Oh, dang. Oh yeah. So I think I have to push it. It gets a bit of a I don't know what you'd call that. It's like a little overspray bit in where the where the mortar is for the brick. So the tape doesn't obviously sit in that groove, and it sprays a bit off. But I don't think it'll be noticeable from a distance. But it's peeling up really good. This is good tape. So I'm gonna put the camera down and try and finish peeling it and see how it looks. All right, tape's off. and it looks sick. It came out so well. The white on the black is definitely a good choice. I'll stand back a little bit. You can see there how much I've got to go, but came out awesome. Stoked. Well, let's go.